Direktoriaus įsakymą.
Dear graduates, dear parents, I continue to read the order of the rector of the university, ordering to award the master's degree in medicine as well as the qualification of physician and issue the diplomas and internship certificates to these beautiful graduates of 2017. Abdurrahman Abdun, Safinas Hamada Mohammed Al-Fatih. Aldonchi, Ahmad Abdul Karim Ab. Ali, Faris Magdi Janavi Mohammed. Certificate of Appreciation. Ali Hussein Zainab. Auf Rami. Chaudhary Sabahat Hussein Afzal. Clementa Abenta Maria. Leikovsky Nikolai. Edwardson Anna. Elizarov Yusef. El-Nahhal Nader. Garcia Cristian. Fernandez Diaz Luisa. Fernandez Gomes Angela. Fernandez Padilla Francisco. Certificate of Academic Excellence. Garcia Ricardo Edgar. Gil Hernando Irene, Certificate of Academic Excellence. Gomez de la Cruz Perez Sofia. González Bautista Ignacio. Gordon Ella. Guzman Cristina. Gutierrez Figueres Teofilo, Certificate of Academic Excellence. Iglesias Pedemonte David. Ilionski Gabriela. Imbali School, Nora Agnelis. Kasem Salam. Khalil Omar. Kotlares Figil Gregory. Certificate of Appreciation. Urakovas Thomas, Certificate of Appreciation. Muratli Oliver Andreas. In honor of his mother, Leon Vivo Antoni. Maldonado Bella Kevin. Marquez Gomez Armando. Matai Divin Varghese. Mohammed Ali Munir. Mohammed Hamza Ali. Omar Mazju Orva. Peterson, Ulf Henrik. Prados Girantes, Maria. Wright Ravi. Sanchez Agar Jose Antonio. Sima Tonia Olivia, Certificate of Academic Excellence. Shakir Ban, Certificate of Academic Excellence. Shamsi Hana Gaziza Helen, Certificate of Academic Excellence. Sharma Vikas. Shaulov Mikhail. Solis Gonzalez Miguel. Star Artom. Sundstrom Joseph Yoram. Yado Rodriguez Natalia. Udani Namrata Raful Chandra. Usher Evgeny, Certificate of Academic Excellence. Usher Alisa, Certificate of Academic Excellence. Venkata Krishnan Palamani. Best Amanda Catherine. Sergei Hermon Rezene. Sindra Sengin Lazar. Zuhairi Shadan Ahmed Mohammed, Certificate of Appreciation. And Zuhairi Shai Mohammed Mohammed, Certificate of Appreciation. Let me invite Hana Gaziza Helen Shamsi to say the speech on behalf of all international graduates of Lithuanian University of Health Sciences 2017.
My fellow doctors, dear professors, proud parents, and our dear friends, a group of young souls found their way to Kaunas city about 6 years ago. We were convinced that the medical profession was our call, curious and eager and ready to conquer the world, ready for all possible challenges that were going to be thrown our way. Time passed, and so the months of anatomy studies arrived. We started to get a small glimpse of what the actual magnitude of our future profession was going to be like. We all remember that first time we held a human heart in our hands. We balanced excitement with sleepless nights, with intense studies, and all possible caffeine-containing products to keep us up. The anatomy exam came, and we were shaking. Some of us were crying. Others had forgotten their first names when the doctors were asking. But we got through. We pulled through first year, and time continued to pass. We thought that we had seen the worst, but we had yet not started the course of path anatomy. The senior students had warned us that this was the department that we should fear. For those who don't know, path anatomy is the study of diseased tissues, which means that it's the study of the dead. So this department was where the autopsies were done. And so we started path anatomy. The feeling before that anatomy exam, that we had in first year was our everyday life when we had pathanatomy. But we survived, and we got through it. When we had come this far, those energetic and eager young souls were not that young anymore. Our souls had aged. We started to realize that we were growing as persons. We started to miss our families and friends back home. And the cold and dark winters were becoming more and more difficult to handle. We were getting grumpy and mad at each other for the smallest things. And we started losing family members. We were devastated that we couldn't be by their side when we had our time. We were devastated that our studies had kept us away from them. Life felt unfair from time to time, but we continued our journey. We struggled, but we pulled through. And so fourth and fifth year passed, quicker than imagined, with deadline after deadline, and before we knew it, we were standing at the door of sixth year. It became a year full of new deadlines. With our master thesis, the internship, the OSCE exam, and the written final, we all remember that just 2 weeks ago we were worried. We were so worried that we wouldn't graduate, that we would blank before the exam. We were so stressed and nervous that some of us threw up just before the exam. Others were feeling like they would any minute. But we managed. This chapter of our lives has been one that we never will forget. It has been one of the probably most important periods. Some of us have started families. Others have made friendships that will last forever. We have, with our diversity in our international community, made sure that we will conquer the growing waves of hostility in the world. Because we are the people of the world. We come from all and any corners of the world. We talk at least a dozen different languages. We have shared cultures and traditions with each other. And we have created something that many don't even know that they have missed out on, or that they wished that they would have had. So today we stand before you with promises of dedication and determination to make this world a better place, to work for the rights of the less fortunate. With our oath, we commit to serve and to stand for the rights of the humankind. We promise to build a legacy that will touch the souls of other people. We promise to live a meaningful life that will make a difference, a life of substance. We will create a world in which everyone will have a sense of purpose. We are the new generation. My beloved doctors, remember one thing. As Mark Zuckerberg said, ideas do not come out fully formed. They develop as we work on them. The idea of a single eureka moment is a lie. It makes us feel inadequate because we haven't had ours yet. And it prevents people with seeds of good ideas to even get started in the first place. We are usually so afraid of being wrong, making mistakes, or to fail that we stop ourselves from trying in the first place. With our fear, we easily forget or turn the other cheek to all the things that are wrong in the world today. We are the new generation, and right now we are living in times of the worst humanitarian crisis of our century. A change will never occur if we don't induce it. So, my beloved doctors, let us promise that we won't be afraid to raise our voices. Let us promise to not be afraid to stand up for the fundamental rights of our kind. Let us promise to never give up. And with this, class of 2017, we can finally say that we made it. Mom and Dad, we made it. To the love of our lives and our friends, we made it. To the ones we've lost, that should have been here today, we made it. Thank you.
Let me invite Shadan Ahmed Mohammed Zuhairi for the oath of Hippocrates.
It's an honor and privilege to recite the Hippocratic Oath to the graduates of 2017. So I kindly ask you all to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear to fulfill to the best of my ability and judgment this covenant. I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those physicians in whose steps I walk, and gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those who are to follow. I swear. I will apply for the benefit of the sick all measures which are required, avoiding those twin traps of overtreatment and therapeutic nihilism. I swear. I will remember that there is an art to medicine as well as science, and that warmth, sympathy, and understanding may outweigh the surgeon's knife or the chemist's drug. I swear. I will not be ashamed to say, I know not, nor will I fail to call in my colleagues when the skills of another are needed for the patient's recovery. I swear. I will respect the privacy of my patients, for their problems are not disclosed to me that the world may know. Most especially must I treat them with care in matters of life and death. If it is given to me to save a life, all thanks. But it may be also within my power to take a life. This awesome responsibility must be faced with great humbleness and awareness of my own frailty. Above all, I must not play at God. I swear. I will remember that I do not treat a fever chart, a cancerous growth, but a sick human being whose illnesses may affect the person's family and economic stability. My responsibility includes these related problems if I'm to care adequately for the sick. I swear. I will prevent disease whenever I can, for prevention is preferable to cure. I swear. I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings, whose sounds of mind and body, as well as the infirm. I swear. If I do not violate this oath, may I enjoy life and art, respected while I live, and remembered with affection thereafter. May I always act so as to preserve the finest traditions of my calling, and may I long experience the joy of healing those who seek my help. I swear. We owe a huge debt and gratitude to our Lithuanian hosts, the University of Kaunas, and all our tutors who have helped us reach this day of celebration. Thank you all. We graduates can hold our heads high. So, graduates of 2017, we have made it!